Howdy. If all of our physical world is a reflection, a mirror image of what we've got going on within, it makes sense that if we live to avoid pain, which most of us do, then those areas we're avoiding are areas of ourself that we're not willing to look at. You know, we are all striving, especially with the current planetary energy, to become more and more authentic. You know, that's where alignment comes from. We come into this life, into every life, to discover more of ourselves through contrast, through experience, through our world. So it also makes sense that as we are wanting to become more whole, hello Karen, hello Linevie, hello Molly, Lena, lovely to see you all. It also makes sense that if we are wanting to awaken, if we're wanting to become more whole, to align, then we've got to face our fears. You know, while ever we're avoiding fear and pain, we're avoiding ourselves. So what if, you know, pain isn't a mistake? What if we have come into this life deliberately to face our fears? Hello, Lauren. You know, if we've come here to face our fears and we keep avoiding them, then we're only prolonging that pain. We're prolonging the fear. In fact, every time we feel fear and don't face it, we're feeding it. It's growing. So, you know, I have spoken a lot lately about being authentic, about feeling without thought, because when we can feel without thought, we're actually allowing ourselves to receive a clear message. Hello Janice, hello River Flows. It's our mind that muddies everything. You know, all fear comes from the mind. Pain, even if it's in the physical body, has come from a belief, from a perspective that we are constantly taking, a belief that we've had long enough that it's become manifest in the body. So if we can actually feel our pain, sit with it and stay open to it, relax and open our heart and feel without thought, we're receiving the message that that pain has to give us. And then the pain is ready to go. You know, the pain isn't hanging around because it's an enemy that wants to, you know, bring us down. Pain is either our soul trying to tell us that we're taking a perspective that's not serving us, that it's out of alignment with what our soul, what our inner being thinks, or it's our physical body trying to deliver the message. Either way, pain or discomfort or fear or lack is mind-based. You know, when we come from the heart, it's all about love and it's all about those higher frequencies, and it's absolutely freeing. So when we can sit with any sort of pain, when we face it and feel it, when we can just feel it without thought, there's nothing to fear. We realise that it's just a sensation. You know, you can pinch your own arm and it can hurt like crazy, but you know that it's self-inflicted and you're not worried about it. So the pain is bearable. If you had that same burning pain without knowing what it is, you're going to create a story in your mind about what it could be, and you're going to introduce fear. You know, pain is just pain until we prolong it with thought, and then it becomes suffering. So, you know, I have come to the conclusion that pain is nothing wrong. And in fact, if we've created pain, then we're actually really brave souls. You know, we have said, okay, I'm going to create this pain so that I can overcome my limiting or disempowering beliefs behind it. You know, the more that we can look at pain, the more of ourself we get to understand. Pain is our biggest teacher. And, you know, the more of our pains that we actually face, and I don't mean to go out and create physical pain or create any pain for yourself, but if there's pain in your life, then it's got a reason for being there. You know, we don't deliberately create pain, but it's there to be overcome for our own expansion. So, you know, I think the journey to authenticity is never finished. You know, I think ultimately when we become 1000% authentic, we'll be blended back into source and all that is. But, you know, I believe in reincarnation. I've experienced, you know, enough to believe it, to know it. And every life builds on itself. And I believe we come into each life with an agenda, with something or a list of things that we want to overcome. And life will give us experiences to bring about those circumstances so that we can overcome whatever it is that we're afraid of, to discover more of ourselves. So, you know, don't shy away from pain and from fear. Face it full on, because the more fear you can let go of, the freer you are, the more in alignment you are. And the more in alignment we are, of course, the more delicious life is, the more life has to gift us, and the easier life is, the more it just flows. So have a beautiful day. As always, find something to appreciate, because appreciation brings us into those frequencies, you know, of love and more alignment. But don't ignore your pain, you know, sit with it. Give yourself love and recognition and acceptance, and honour the pain as a gift, knowing that it is serving you, and move on. Use pain to empower yourself. You know, don't make it wrong. Don't bring yourself down or punish yourself because you're going through pain. You know, use it to empower. All of life is meant to empower us. It's to bring us closer to ourselves, to allow us to understand who we are in a much more glorious way. So have a beautiful day. My love to you all. Bye for now.